Alice, you calm down. Get off. Alice, settle down. I saw what happened out there. Derek's in your head. This is just what he wants. This is just what happens every time with you, pal.
Every time. No, Pollock. No, you don't get it. You don't get it. He's messing with my girl. You don't get that.
Listen, he cost me the 16-bit last month, okay? Listen.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Tonight's A1 night.
Yeah.
You'll get your turn, and I'll get my turn, okay? You gotta settle down.
Yeah, I'll settle down. Hey, how about this? You handle things your way, and I'll handle things my way. Yeah. Damn it!
Talk about an interesting moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest scheduled for one fall is for the IWC Super Indy Championship.
Well, interesting to say the least. And Andrew Palace is a hothead and it's about to explode.
I mean, the backstage is already torn up, but out here, you got a young man who's got a huge opportunity tonight.
Introducing first is the challenger, being accompanied by Julia Lynn from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 200 pounds. He is the Sky Prince, Anthony Young.
Chris, you stay here. I want to go say hi to Julia.
You stay right here.
Julia,
no, you stay
hi.
right here.
Oh, I just wanted to high five. You know.
The former dime piece, now her own woman, now calling her own shots. She has decided to guide the career of one of the most promising rookies in IWC.
And now, presenting to you the IWC Super Indy Champion from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 270 pounds. He is the director and the ace degenerate, Derek Dillinger.
The scene has been set. The actors are in place. Catering is ready to go. All we need to wait for is the director to say action.
And what started on March 22nd, 2002, when Super Hentai defeated Christopher Daniels to become the inaugural Super Indy champion, 20 years later, we have a director in Derek Dillinger. And I'll tell you, Derek Dillinger is firing on all cylinders right now.
This is going to be a fantastic contest. I mean, you know, A1 Anthony Young, one of the most phenomenal athletes in IWC today. Derek Dillinger has been on an absolute roll in the past year and change. You know, made a valiant effort for the heavyweight title last year. And ironically, the heavyweight champion at the time was Andrew Palace. I wonder if that has anything to do with this recent obsession, would you say, is the right word?
I mean, it is effective. Hey, you and I know better than anybody. Andrew Palace can be a hothead.
I know, but I mean, he is playing with fire. Calling elbow tie-up. Dillinger is playing with fire here. I mean, I honestly believe that, you know, he's made it personal. He's started to invade, you know, Andrew's private life, and is drawing his loved ones into it.
I mean, he was filming Katie. Let's talk about what it is. I mean, that's I would say stalking of some sort. But
you know,
look,
and Dillinger has you know, in the past, you know, associated himself with many leading ladies, and you know, I wonder if the director, you know, I wonder if this is only a mind game or if he has his eyes on the queen of the silver screen.
Well, obviously Andrew Palace would have something to say about that, and Derek Dillinger has another goal. He stated he's going to be the greatest Super Indy champion of all time. You talk about the men that have held that championship: Super Hentai, AJ Styles, Colt Cabana, Chris Sabin, Chris LaRusso, Sterling James Keenan, now known as Corey Graves, John McChesney.
And recent NXT signee, Cole Carter.
Absolutely. I mean, the names go on and on. You talk about Corey,
nice leg
who we
sweep
saw earlier. It's made a lot of men. It's catapulted them. And Derek Dillinger feels that now it's his opportunity to get everything that he feels he deserves, and then some.
Anthony Young in excellent condition. Look at the definition in his back.
Yeah, A1 definitely has all the credentials and physicality to put that title over his shoulder, around his waist.
Big drop kick there. Forearm shiver in the corner. Gets some momentum. Ducks clothesline. Looks the elbow strike. Oh! It looked like Dillinger was going for a sidewalk slam, and A1 turned it almost into a Hurricane Rana.
Well, A1,
interesting counter.
A1 has the unique ability. He can almost change direction in midair.
Well, look at this. Skins the cat back into the ring.
With ease, I might add.
Derek just says, that's got to be hard on the knees.
Well, I don't know if that was a mind game, and you mentioned it right there. He landed a little bit rough.
Oh my goodness! Knee strike, flipping knee strike. Only a 1 count though. You know, we've been singing the praises of Anthony Young, but Derek Dillinger, you know, has had success not only in IWC, but in numerous organizations around the... Oh, look at this. Big clubbing blows to the back of the neck, using the top rope as a slingshot. But Dillinger's, you know, not only a powerhouse, but he's also a master of mind games and often can get into his opponent's heads.
Yeah, he has no problem telling you he can beat some guys before the bell even rings.
Some would argue that he has defeated Andrew Palace before they've even had a one-on-one contest.
Well, hey, you're not going to get an argument from me on that. But I'm going to tell you something. A1, sorry, that is actually owned by one Mandime Elijah Dean. So Anthony Young
Hey, wait a minute, who owns the various nicknames and trademarks? I suppose Sky Prince is still... Did that somehow escape copyright protection?
Well, there are royalties that have to be paid. I would have to talk to to their legal counsel. We actually use the same attorneys.
Big elbow drop. Take 2.
You know, the second take, I think I like the second take.
The sequel is rarely better than the original, but in that case, it was just as effective.
Derek with words. And, you know, Anthony Young hasn't looked the same since he had backflipped. You mentioned about how that's hard on the knees. I think he may have tweaked something.
Oh, look at those face washes. Referee's got to keep an eye on those.
And that's just a little bit extra, a little bit to drive the point home that lets you know, hey, I'm in control now. You know, sometimes a director has to, you know, impose his will, and that's what Derek Dillinger's doing.
You know, for an auteur like Dillinger. Oh, he went for a rebound cutter, and Dillinger was not there.
You know, it's not just mind games out of the ring, it's in the ring as well for Derek Dillinger.
You know, we've seen at this point, Dillinger has, he's in Palace's head. He has the Super Indy title. He seems to have formed an alliance with Elijah Dean and Zach Nystrom. Like, what is the end game for the director?
Well, I don't know if we're going to find that out. Sometimes the best actions, the best intentions are those that are unannounced.
Well, you see, again, like, you know, he's holding the title. He's formed this alliance, so he's clearly got something in mind. And you know, a very devious, artistic mind. Big chop, like Dillinger's. God only knows what the finale could be.
Well, here's hoping it doesn't end like Macbeth. Well, there's a reference I never thought I'd make. Or Hamlet, one of the two.
A professional wrestling show.
Hamlet, Macbeth, same thing.
Oh, jawjacker. And, you know, Dillinger's obviously a powerhouse, but he's also technically very, very sound. That stacked up pin. If that pin was any more lewd, we'd go from PG to rated R. Crowd's starting to get behind A1.
Well, you know, there's where having someone on the outside to kind of help you out and help the people, in a sense, can really play benefit.
Oh, double clothesline. Both men are down. Saw Dillinger gesture towards his throat. He may have caught that right in the windpipe.
Well, that could serve Anthony Young well. And look, Anthony Young knows what it means to be Super Indy champion. He also knows what it means to be in there with Derek Dillinger.
You know, Anthony Young, probably the biggest win of his young career last month when he defeated Elijah Dean, who would later on that night go on to hold the reset button. So while the Mandime has all the power, A1 knows that he has got a victory and might have Elijah Dean's number. Oh, big forearm shot.
Well, I don't know who wins the strike battle, but Anthony Young has it right now.
Ducks a clothesline. Answers with one of his own. And another. Nice block. Oh! Capoeira style kick.
And I'll tell you, I think that caught Derek flush. Didn't take him down, but you can almost see a knot forming on the back of his head.
European uppercut gets him right in the mouth. Floats out of the ring almost effortlessly. Big forearm. Leg sweep. What do we got here? Oh, and a double stomp.
Anthony Young needs to put together a little bit more offense.
And a quebrada. Picture perfect.
Could you imagine what would have happened if Anthony Young were able to pull that off right there?
Hey, I mean, Anthony Young has come close to winning the Super Indy title in the past.
Well, Derek taking his mandatory, or his given to him, gifted 10-second timeout.
You see people in the front row starting to move. What do they know that we don't? Oh, they see it coming. Oh, my goodness!
Hey, you got to give it to Anthony Young, like it or not. He's about a half step or two away from being the new Super Indy champion.
Beautiful tope. I
mean, hey, as I've said before, you realize when you get a title shot, you got to pull out all the stops, pull out whatever you have.
Title shots do not show up every day. They are not common occurrences in your career. If you get an opportunity to become a champion, you've got to take it. Dillinger looks rocked. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Might have been playing possum. Oh, whips him. Oh, all the way to the floor. Whips him into the turnbuckle. Not the turnbuckle pad, into the actual turnbuckles.
Well, that was a unique move by Dillinger. Effective move.
Stayed in the ring and Irish whipped his opponent down the apron. That is very unique. Side suplex on the ring apron. Dillinger back in firm control. Rather lackadaisical cover, however.
Yeah, I don't want to second guess the director, and I know this sends a message, but perhaps trying to just kind of take the wind out of it.
Oh, look at those hammer fist strikes.
Well, now, when you're Super Indy champion, I believe you're allowed to just hammer fist at your heart's content,
I wish I knew that rule when I was Super Indy champion.
which you can see on the IWC network, by the way.
Oh! Sickening thud. Those are the chops that hurt the worst. A1 puts the brakes on. And Dillinger is a powerhouse. Oh, 2 more for good measure. And A1 still puts on the brakes. A1 is not, oh, right hand, oh, forearm shivers. And A1 is on Dream Street. Oh!
Well, Derek
Meteor-
says, fine, you want to stay in the corner? Have it your way, kid.
Meteora in the corner. There was not a lot on that kick out by Anthony Young. This might be the beginning of the end. But Dillinger can't get distracted. Says it's over. A choke slam? Oh, look at that! Rebound cutter! Oh! He did not get all of it.
Yeah, Anthony Young might have had too much momentum, actually knocked Derek backwards, which certainly saves a little bit on impact.
Oh, escapes the full Nelson. Rainmaker! Oh, and I said earlier that that kick out by A1 didn't have a lot of life on it. Neither did that one by Dillinger.
You'd have to think if Anthony Young had anything left in that.
Just draped the arm. Very, very weak cover there.
You know, he's got to get up. Derek Dillinger doesn't stay down for long.
Could be going for that hidden blade. That elbow strike misses. Dillinger saw it coming. Oh, steamroller, nicely done. Oh, second rope moonsault, no one there. Oh, there's that hidden blade elbow strike. 2. Oh! Dillinger barely kicks out. No, Anthony Young makes use of the Phoenix Splash. He almost hit it on Dillinger at Reloaded, but missed. I wonder if he trusts himself to go for it a second time.
Well, we're about to see.
The last time he went for this, he was off target and it cost him badly. Wait a minute, he's favoring his ankle. He is not being able to get to the top rope as quickly as he normally does.
Well, it's what we had mentioned before, you know, landing on his feet
on
that backflip, and I believe that dive as well.
Oh, big right hand. Oh, he might be out.
Yeah, that caught him flush. This could just be academic at this point.
What is this? Tower of London, shades of Nigel McGuinness. And count to 3, it is
Here
over.
is your winner and still IWC Super Indy Champion, Derek Dillinger.
And cut. The director with another hit.
You know, we may have had Anthony Young a half a count away several times in that matchup, but we don't award championships for half a count away. We award them for the 3 count, and that is what Derek Dillinger was able to get. Still, by the way, Super Indy champion.
Oh, wait a minute, we might get something in the pros credits. What do we got here?
Well, a little bit of ventriloquism.
Who's he gesturing towards? What's he waving out?
Well, I could imagine.
Oh, look what we got here. Money shot. Julia, get out of here. Don't even think about trying to get in there with these guys. Oh, my goodness. That was the reset button. That laptop. We got to get some help out here. We got security. Come on, guys. Tony was out, right hand, right to the jaw of that Tower of London. Here comes Andrew Palace, and Pollock's a half step behind him.
Well, you know, I hate to say it, but Pollock is doing the smart thing right now. I mean, he's trying to go 3-on-1. That's not a smart move.
Security is trying to maintain some control. Pollock is trying to talk some sense. Pollock is trying to talk some sense into Andrew Palace. Oh my God! Oh! He just punched an official. Palace just dropped one of our officials.
Yeah, I don't know if Palace thought it was. I don't know what Palace thought, to be quite honest.
That official is not moved.
Well, Plummer just told Palace to go home.
That might have been the most polite suspension I've ever seen.
I mean,
well, I don't want to speak too soon, but Palace is being shown the door.
Yeah, we saw Justin Plummer and Andrew Palace getting face to face, and well,
that official has still not moved.
Jen, can you pull up the lights, please? This is where it's going to do intermission now.
well,
All right, folks, we're going to take a brief 20-minute intermission.
Folks, I mean, you heard it from the boss himself. We are going to intermission right now. And I hope that referee is okay.